Tiffany is known for their expensive jewelry and exotic accessories, but what may come to a surprise is their hand-in perfumery. Launched in 2019 as part of a new lovers campaign, Tiffany launched 2 fragrances for him and for her, following the theme of Tiffany and Love, as opposed to Tiffany Co meant to be purchased together as a collection. Tiffany and Love comes in a eau de toilette concentration and comes in 2 sizes, one 50ml for $100 and one 90ml size for $121. But on discounters like Aura Fragrance and Fragrance Buy, you can get the 90ml for only $50 or $60. The presentation for this bottle is great. It comes in the iconic Tiffany Bleu, and it has an amazing pressurized atomizer, and it lists some of the notes on the collar of the bottle. On the side of the atomizer, Tiffany Co is crossed out and replaced with Tiffany and Love to emphasize the main focus of the theme of love, and the cap clicks nicely into place. Let me just show you this atomizer if we can pick it up. That is a very fine mist, very long burst. So now for the notes. In the top, mandarin orange, ginger, cardamom. In the middle, cypress and juniper. And in the base, vetiver, sequoia, and sandalwood. So the performance of this fragrance is pretty moderate. After just a couple hours, it just turns into a skin scent. It's a great clean and fresh smell. It doesn't really last too long, but it's great to just wear as a daily wear. Again, I get about around 2 hours of performance, and then it dries down into a skin scent. This scent gets many praise for being similar to Chanel's Bleu de Chanel, the eau de toilette, and I'd have to agree, it does a pretty good job. Well, it's not meant to replicate it, but it is very similar. I think for the price, it's a great alternative to Bleu de Chanel, with Bleu de Chanel being very expensive in the hundreds to 200s range. And for those who like to get clones and dupes, this may be a better option, so you don't have to get a no-name clone or dupe brand. Instead, you could still be proud of wearing Tiffany and tell people that you're wearing Tiffany with the same kind of DNA that you would get from Bleu de Chanel. Again, this is a very easy to wear, fresh fragrance appropriate for any age. I think you could wear this in any situation, a great daily wear, but again, on the performance side, it doesn't really last or project very long. You won't be perfume bombing anybody, but if you just want to go low key and enjoy a scent for yourself on the skin, this would be a good pick. Specifically, I think this would be great for the office. You're not really bombing anybody with your fragrance. And again, even just for daily use, just wanting to enjoy the scent for yourself rather than announcing yourself to a large crowd. If you're looking for compliments with this fragrance, I don't think this is really the one. It's not going to be really announcing yourself to anybody. And I would say if somebody's just sitting right next to you, then you might receive a compliment or two, as it is a very close proximity scent. To own something with the name Tiffany, you'd probably have to spend a few $100s, but in this case, you can own something with the iconic Tiffany Bleu, the Tiffany branding, and say that you're wearing Tiffany for under $100. So for that, I think it's a good idea to add this to your collection if you're wanting something not too designer, but also something that may surprise some people that there's even a fragrance from this company. If you want to test this fragrance out for yourself, I found it in many different Ultas. There's usually an end cap with both the for him and for her, again for the theme of the Lovers collection, so you could try both, and I think you're going to be very surprised by the powerful atomizer on this. I was definitely surprised when I first sprayed this, not expecting such a blast from this little bottle. It's very easy to compare the Tiffany to the Bleu de Chanel, especially if you're in store. You can smell the difference, but for a way cheaper alternative with a high-end name like Tiffany, I don't think you can go wrong with having something like this. Again, with the cons of not projecting, but if you just want to enjoy it for yourself, this is a great buy. If you have any questions about this fragrance or any other fragrances you want me to take a look at, leave it in the comments, and make sure to follow me on Instagram at Jeffrey Fragrance for some great looking fragrance photos I post daily, and you can keep up with the channel and any highlights from these videos. I appreciate it. See you next time.